Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name's Hillary. I'm a mom to a 3-year-old named Sebastian and a 10-month-old named Zebediah. He goes by Zeb. If you are not subscribed, I would absolutely love if you would join the family. I am doing Vlogmas, so there's lots of videos that are update and current throughout the month of December that I have uploaded. But today's video is going to be, I really don't know how to explain it. I'm gonna kind of talk about some of the stuff that I have to do to prepare for my wedding cake order that I have on Sunday. Today is Thursday and I need to bake the cakes, I need to make my boards, I need to prep my designs. Well, I have the designs prepped from their cake consultation, but yeah. Anyways, let's jump into this video and I will tell you guys more about it. First things first is like, I just want to vent for like 2 seconds. I'm gonna try and not like overshare or talk too much, but I am just feeling maxed out. I love doing cakes, I truly do, but for some reason, every time I get an order recently, it's been just like the overwhelming of like planning the order, buying the stuff, prepping everything. It's just like, I feel like it's not even worth the cost of the cakes. This one is different because it's a wedding cake, so obviously like it's totally paying for itself. But I just feel like people don't realize that like the cost of ingredients and everything has like drastically increased. And every time I've quoted like 3 or 4 different cakes here recently and people are just like, oh, that's too much, or oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I even had one lady who, she paid the deposit, booked the order, and then she backed out, and I didn't refund the deposit because my deposits are non-refundable, and it was fine. She wasn't like too upset about it, but it's just one of those, like, I hate even having to say that, but at that point I had already ordered stuff for the cake that she now doesn't need. So I was like, I had to keep something, like I'd already spent money on it, and I feel like I'm so full of anxiety, and wedding cake specifically, like you only get one chance to make it perfect, and I am just like full of anxiety over this cake, and I don't even know why, because these people are the nicest people on the planet, and like the recipes they picked are like my tried and true. Like, I'm not doing anything crazy. The cake is basically like a semi-naked cake with some flowers. Like, it's not rocket, like it's such a simple cake, and I'm sitting here like I have zero motivation to do anything cake related. And I don't know why, but I really need to do some stuff. So the one thing that I always hate doing and always forget to do ahead of time is wrap my board, because I always wait till the last minute and then I can't even get started on the cake because I haven't wrapped my board. So I'm gonna do that now so that I don't have to do it later. So I'm gonna do that now. So let's go wrap a cake board. So the cake, the base of the cake is a 12-inch cake, so I'm using 14-inch boards. And because this is such a big cake, and I couldn't find like a cake drum, so I'm using like these individual boards, which is honestly what I do most of the time anyways. I'm gonna hot glue all 3 of these together, and then I'm gonna cover the board with the foil. I usually prefer silver, but I could not find silver anywhere, and this wedding, the colors are burgundy and like sunflowers and that kind of stuff anyways. So the gold will totally match. It's not gonna clash, or I wouldn't use it. I would figure something else out. But I know it'll be fine. So I'm going to hot glue all 3 of these boards together and then cut out the circle and try and cover these boards. 12-inch boards for the 10-inch groom's cake, and I have my 14-inch boards for the 12-inch, like the base of the bride's cake. It's a 3-tiered cake, but this will be the base. So my 2 cake boards are done ahead of time. This is a huge win for me. I'm excited. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything else yet. I might wait till later. Sebastian has gymnastics tonight, and I honestly just wanna go sit down and do nothing because I am just full of anxiety and exhaustion. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. But I'll check in with you guys later. Zach has to work overnight tonight, and I need to bake the actual cakes. So probably see you guys later tonight after gymnastics. Hi guys, so it is much later. It is 10:30 right now, and I took the boys to gymnastics, and I think that vlog will probably go up before this one, so I'll link it above if you want to see our night of gymnastics. I did vlog tonight. It was not necessarily the greatest night, but I did vlog. Sebastian may or may not be doing gymnastics anymore, but check that video out if you want to know what I'm talking about, so I'll link that above. Anyways, back to this video is baking, and obviously it's much later. Zach went to work, and now I am baking, and I currently have red velvet in the oven. I didn't make a big enough batch. I needed to make 3 layers, and I only made 2, so I'm gonna have to remake that batter to get 1 layer of cake, which is so frustrating because I hate red velvet. Like, I'll show you guys in a sec. My counter is currently like dyed red. My hands are red. Like, I love red velvet cake, but I hate making it because I always make a mess. No matter how clean I try and stay, it's impossible. And so now I have to remake that, so that sucks, but it's okay. I'll probably do that either tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't know, I'm trying to decide. Right now I have my key lime cake. I just made a double batch. This should be enough. I need to make 3 10-inch layers, and I have 1, and I have a whole bowl basically full to make my other 2 layers. And my key lime batter is really thin, so it goes really far. So I'm not really concerned about that. So 2 of those done, and then I need to make vanilla. I need to make a 12-inch layer, 3 layers of 12-inch, 3 layers of 6-inch, and I think that's it. So I mean, vanilla is the last batter that I have to make, but I think I need to make like a triple batch of that because the 12-inch takes a lot of cake batter. This is me thinking through as I plan. But I wanted to touch base. I didn't want to film like mixing the batters because honestly it's kind of boring, and I'm like not really doing anything. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm just like vlogging on my camera. Or y'all, I'm losing my mind. Because I'm not really doing anything. I'm just watching YouTube and mixing batters and just getting stuff done. The kids are in bed. Zach's at work. But let me what I was gonna do was I was going to make a simple syrup, and I thought maybe I would throw in kind of like how to make one into this video. So if you're interested, a simple syrup is literally what I use to just put like moisture between the layers. Y'all see all of my ingredients out on my counter. Baking is a hot mess. So a simple syrup is literally just what I use to put between my layers to keep cakes super moist, especially with naked cakes and especially with wedding cakes because they sit out for so long before they're served and they have to get prepped a few days in advance. I can't make them like 24 hours ahead. I have to make them several days ahead because they take time to stack and build and bake all the cake and decorate and all of that. So especially with wedding cakes, I always make sure I make a simple syrup. And a simple syrup, if you're unfamiliar, is literally just sugar and water. And you boil the sugar down, equal parts sugar, equal parts water, boil it down, and you have simple syrup. But I need to make one. So my key lime cake, I actually use a key lime soak. So I use key lime juice with powdered sugar, and it makes the key lime cake super, super, super moist. I'm not sure if that's like a special ingredient tip or not, but that's what I do. So my key lime cake is super, super moist because of that. But my vanilla and red velvet obviously don't have a soak, so I need to make my simple syrup. So I thought I would bring you guys along and make a simple syrup with you. So let's get a pot and boil some water. Okay, this is 2 cups of sugar in a bowl. Equal part, so 2 cups of water on top. Put it on the stove. Turn the stove on. And high is fine. And then stir. And that's it. This will become simple syrup. So I'm gonna do this, and I'll see you guys when it's all finished. Okay, so you can see the steam coming off of that. So basically when it comes to a boil on the stove, you turn the heat off and pour it into, I like to use glass, just because it cools better. And then once that cools off to like room temperature, I'll put some saran wrap over the top of it, and then I will store it in the fridge until I am actually icing the cake. And then obviously that's what goes on the cake, kind of to keep the crumbs contained before I ice the outside. And then in the meantime as well, what I think I'm gonna do while I'm waiting for my key limes to bake, I pulled my red velvet out, put the first layer in, and I have all the extra batter that I need to put in when this pan comes out, because I only have one 10-inch pan. And I think in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is, I don't think I'm gonna bake anymore tonight, because I already have a sink full of dishes and I don't feel like washing them to dirty them to wash them again. That seems like a lot at 10:52 at night. So what I think I'm gonna do is just measure out all my ingredients so that tomorrow when I bake it, I don't have nearly the stress, because for me, a lot of like the worst part is the actual like bake, like measuring the ingredients out. Personally, I prefer decorating. If I could hire someone to do all my baking and all I had to do was decorate, that would be like a dream come true. But definitely not making enough money off of HH Cakes to do that yet. So I think, like I said, I'm gonna measure out my ingredients and go ahead and get all of that like set, because my vanilla cake basically is just wet and dry, so I can literally like put the wet ingredients in the thing in the fridge, dry ingredients in the fridge or on the counter, good to go tomorrow, mix them together, throw them in the pan, call it a day. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm not gonna film it because I am going to keep watching my YouTube videos and stuff, so I am not going to film it, but I will show you guys when I get it all set up and ready to hang out till tomorrow. I've got my butter, my eggs and vanilla, my sugar, I think, and then sugar, and then flour, powder, soda, flour, powder, soda. All of these are set to make a ×4 recipe of my vanilla cake. So 2 batches of each, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the milk that I have over there will go with this. So all of this is set to go. My key lime cake is out of the oven. Here's my 2 red velvets. I've got another key lime in the oven, batter to make the last key lime. And now I have a lot of cleaning to do while I finish waiting for this one to bake and wait for the next one I have to make to bake. So I'm going to get started on cleaning and clean this kitchen up, because it is filthy and I need it to be clean so that I can bake again tomorrow and then decorate on Saturday for the wedding on Sunday. So let's get cleaning. My least favorite thing to do. Okay, we are looking much better. The sink is clean, the bar is clean, that's clean, the stove is waiting on the last cake, this is clean, all of this counter is clean as much as it can be. This is all the rest of the stuff I need for baking. Those are the 3 cakes that were done. That's my simple syrup. These are my dry ingredients that can be out overnight. My wet is in the fridge. There's those beautiful cake boards I did earlier. But yeah, the kitchen looks much better than it did. I am not gonna clean the floors yet because obviously like I still have to bake some more tomorrow. There's another cake over there that's cooling on the high chair because I didn't have counter space. So when that one's cool, I have to wrap it, add it to that pile, put them in the freezer. And yeah, so I'm waiting on this last cake to come out. It has about 12 minutes. I'm gonna sit down for like 10, 12 minutes, however long it takes for that cake to finish. And then I am gonna take a shower and go to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I will continue this vlog or vlog video, I don't really know what it is entirely, but I will continue this cake video tomorrow when I'm actually doing fun stuff and decorating. So I might even take this might end up on Saturday. I don't know. I'll see you guys when I see you to decorate.